Africa Tech Festival, the continent's biggest technology trade show, wrapped up on Thursday. 13,000 participants in Cape Town in South Africa looking to do business with the African tech sector. It's set for another year of growth despite a downturn in the rest of the world. Some of the biggest opportunities are in connectivity. That was explored by our tech editor, Peter O'Brien, as he spoke to the Director General of the South African Communications and Technology Department about her hopes for the growth of the sector on the continent.
And I appreciate the fact that you have both big enterprises as well as your small, medium enterprises and startups participating at this Africa Tech.
When the whole world is talking about artificial intelligence, and that's what's buoying up tech investment elsewhere, really looking around this conference, people are mostly interested in connectivity. So do you think that Africa and South Africa specifically can really compete when it comes to AI globally?
It is correct that the focus would still be in terms of digital infrastructure rollout. The continent is only sitting at about 36 to 40% connectivity in terms of individual household mobile, meaningful connectivity. So we have to start there. And if you're going to roll out anything, even such as AI, you will have to make sure that you've got your digital infrastructure in place first.
And just finally, back to the conference, obviously we noticed that Huawei is one of the main sponsors and is a big presence still in Africa, while where we're from in Europe, it's been kicked out completely over cyber espionage fears. Is that now a question that's been put to bed for the South African government? You kind of decided, look, we've not seen any evidence, we're going to continue working with Huawei?
Look, our policy as government has always been net neutral. So it's irrespective. We've always looked in terms of the best solutions that will respond to our country. So if the Huawei products are able to meet that, I don't think there is a problem. But we've also taken our own initiative. We've got other structures within our country. We've got a number of regulators, both within the ICT sector as well as the South African Bureau of Standards. So they actually do the type approval to make sure that the equipment, they sign it off from a security perspective and also meets the minimum requirements for it to be utilized and to operate in South Africa. But equally, we've worked with other international structures under the ITU, as well as even within Europe. And up until now, there hasn't been a report that has given indication that the Huawei systems compromise the security of the devices or the equipment that they deploy. So until such time that we are able to find facts, or evidence of such, I don't think there is. But I also want to emphasize that if you look there, you'll see, we've had a very good, strong participation from Cisco, from Ericsson, from Alcatel, and many others. So I don't think it's necessarily that there's one singular dependency